No Cappin podcast, where we bring to you the lifestyle, the insight and the culture alongside some wavy special guests whilst we sip on a bit of Havana Club. You know the vibes. Come join me. Yes, No Cappin, we are in the building. Shout out to every single person that's always showing love. I've got two of my killies on here, man. Two of my guys, the dogs, them. I feel like I wish we had the button to press so we can do the sound. Yeah, that one, off the cuff worldwide, baby.
Well, yeah, shouts out to S each and every time.
Yeah, when you hear that, you know it's us.
Yeah.
Listen, the dogs, them, off the cuff podcast. Fols Forever and Mr Vans. Come on.
We're in the building. Hashtag off the cuff pod.
Come on.
Plug the shit first.
Yeah, they know the vibes, man.
They know the vibes,
You
man.
gotta bring up the groups, man. You got,
Oh yeah, shouts out to the RNA community.
Yeah.
The cuff links.
Yes.
you know,
Yeah.
even include the Chrissy Hive in there as
Yeah,
well.
the Chrissy Hive's in
Slap
there
the
as well.
Chrissy Hive in there. We appreciate
Got a
Chrissy.
shout out SC, shouts out H.
Yeah.
Every single
The
time.
whole team, the whole
Yeah.
squad.
But I can't lie, you man have got me back into listening to podcasts again, you know.
Yeah.
I swear down.
I generally enjoy use lot's conversations.
I love
on
that.
there. Like if you was to check on my Apple podcast, it just shows like I think it's like strong.
Did you leave a review though?
No, I will leave a review for you still.
Yeah.
Now, you got to get on the Spotify because we need to be on people's rap lists.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
but
is it?
At the end of the year,
yeah.
like we need to have a little
makes
flexing
sense.
moment.
Because
still.
exactly, there was that moment in the last year where everybody was posting out like their top music artists they're listening to
Yeah.
and their top podcasts. And I'm definitely a lot of people's, but I want to see some more. Shouts out to Canada because last year they were our new territory that we gained a lot of ground in.
Yeah, man.
Is
Shout
it?
out
Yeah.
to the six.
Shout out to the six side, man. Damn. Shout out all the.
I mean, Canada is more than just the six.
Yeah.
Because, you know, but
That's
Toronto
the
is
side
just
that we,
the,
Yeah, no, Toronto,
It's the hub,
we
innit?
definitely,
it's the hub.
they're showing us
shout
love
out
out
all
there.
the Habitis that live in Canada as well. So.
Yeah,
all
I
the
echo Chris's sentiments.
I'm definitely with that still.
Before we always kick off the podcast, we have to do the ritual, which is we have to take a shot, man.
But I'm African, man say ritual, I say, yo.
Hey, come on, man. You know, it's only good vibes. Let me not even say that because good vibes can mean anything
Salute.
nowadays. More wins,
Yeah.
more success. Yo. Damn.
You good?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You tough, right? You tough, yeah. Bit hair in your chest, you know.
Mm.
Shout out Rico from Paid in Full. Absolutely
yeah,
amazing.
tough,
So
right?
random. I was looking on Netflix. I saw that Sophia in London's now on Netflix.
That's amazing.
Bro, you know the amount of Nollywood films that are now on Netflix?
They need
Yeah.
to get
crazy.
Blackberry Babes on Netflix as well.
Oh, Blackberry
That's
Babes.
a classic from the Nollywood
That was
space.
a proper classic.
Yeah, it is getting on
And
there.
I was all about boopsing, guys, you know.
Mm.
They made like 3 or 4 parts of it.
It was about 3 parts, yeah.
And it was all just about
Listen,
boopsing.
man.
Yeah, the Blackberry Babes definitely like led the way for like the whole city girl, hot girl summer movement.
I never watched that though. Like,
Didn't you?
Yeah. What was like? Did they have a bunch of Blackberries on that?
Vans is the best thing
Why were they
ever,
called
bro.
Blackberry Babes?
So basically, it was about some high class babes.
Okay.
I don't know what. I think they must have been in Lagos or something.
Yeah,
like that.
Lagos. I think it was Lagos Babes.
It must have
right,
been
if I
like
remember
Lagos or
correctly.
whatever. And what they'll do is they'll be checking sugar daddies, and the sugar daddies will want to
Yeah.
but they weren't letting them unless they ended
Okay.
up bringing the money through.
Right, right,
But they
right.
always were requesting Blackberries,
Yeah.
and this is when Blackberries were obviously in fashion.
We're saying curve, bold,
Curves,
Bro,
look,
everything,
yeah.
bro.
the one with the side scroll. Remember those ones?
I remember, yeah.
Mm.
How many Blackberries did you lot run through?
I only had 2. You know.
Is it
Yeah. I jumped on it kind of late.
really?
Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't own any at the time, but I was selling them. But that's a whole nother story.
Yes, trap boys.
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Do you know what? A lot of good things came from BBM, BlackBerry Messenger.
Like what? Raves, obviously.
That was the funky ass era. So that was
Yeah.
You know, just
Moves.
yeah.
I'll speak for me. Yeah.
BBM
Moves.
pin, like
Yeah.
it's just you don't necessarily have to have someone's number.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
true.
That's when moves were banging back then, bro.
yeah,
Damn.
everything was popping off on
The game has
BBM.
changed. Shout out you lot that are struggling in the game right now. Tough luck.
Chris's sympathy is at zero.
Mm.
Zero sympathy, you know.
It is what it is. Another thing we also like to do on the podcast is that there's a bunch of questions or topics that are in the cup.
Okay.
Right.
Fans or vols, either one of you two, if you want to pick.
Mm-hmm.
And then there'll be a conversation that we can briefly have.
Yeah.
If it's peaking there, I don't know. I didn't write it, but it is.
Hey
what
man,
it
if I need
is.
to contact my lawyer, I'll contact my lawyer, man.
Cool. So do things get better or worse after turning 30? In what regard though?
Can I ask you a few things? So I had this conversation once with one of my sister's friends,
Yeah.
and she said that when you turn 30, things are better for you financially because obviously you're established in your career.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, during your 20s, it's a bit trial and error. You know, shout out to some of the man who worked for Enterprise and them things there, or done door to door. Shout out them.
Selling
man there.
double glazing and that.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Or boilers. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is that career wise you're sorted. So financial wise you're sorted. Amongst your friendship group, you have got an established friendship group or groups as well. So that's sorted. You're comfortable within yourself as well. So like you know who you are as a person. You know what you can conform to and what you won't conform to.
You would hope.
You would hope.
You would hope.
You'd hope.
I mean, in everything that you just said,
Yeah.
you would hope.
Yeah. This
In
is
terms
what
of
we're
like
for hope.
being
Yeah,
financially set.
Yeah.
Like, well, not even financially. Like, I wouldn't even say that I'm comfortable, but I'm not financially set.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, because
yeah.
there's always opportunity for more.
Of course.
Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, and it depends on like the type of person that you are, and what your life conquest is. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like, if you want to compare it to like when my parents were 30,
Yeah.
multiple kids already, house. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they already had that, whereas us, it's not necessarily the same. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm one of 5.
Okay.
I'm not having 5 kids. Let you know that from now.
Say that now.
Yeah, I mean, I could, you know,
Maybe
hit the lotto
Yeah.
tomorrow and be like, all right, cool, man.
You might want to
Gun
do
of safety.
Exactly.
Bro, do you know what I'm saying? AK-47.
Yeah,
cuz.
let it sing, boy.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, like, I think friendships is a good angle to look at for me personally, because like after 25, in between 25 and 30, testing times, bro, like with me and my friendships, because of expectations and like, you know, some people mature more than others,
Yeah.
faster than others, or like, you know, just certain things that doesn't align with your moral compass, and you're just like, there's people that I love, but I can't chill with every day, but I love you from a distance. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and you have to kind of like establish those things in order to move forward within yourself.
Of course.
And just knowing that things aren't necessarily going to be the same again, you know, because even like when we were kids, there's certain people that were in your lives, yeah, you didn't even realize like this day is the last day that you're actually going to be chilling with each other.
Yeah.
That's true.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
so, for me personally, like hitting 30, a new sense of enlightenment, like just hit, man. Like, and you know, I started feeling comfortable with myself, more confident. Started to achieve certain wins, even with the podcast. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know that we would be approaching 300 episodes.
Yeah, it's a big lot.
You know, when we started back in 2015. So it's just one of those things that you have to, like, it's a constant. You have to continuously like do stuff just to kind of like keep things going, you know, and it's something that I didn't really understand before I hit 30. Like, you know, I was just like living, you know, like, so yeah. But that's the thing, like, you're just living. And I think like in my late 20s, like I had a lot more worry than I do now. Like, you know, I tried to live with an element of carefreeness at the same time, because like with all the responsibilities that I have, I need to also prioritize my own time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so
Makes sense.
30, like it whatever the question was, does it get better or worse? I wouldn't say it gets worse. Some people will see it from an age perspective. It gets worse. Oh yeah, I'm getting older, you know, might be losing my hair, like, you know, hair thinning, hairline going, putting on like, it's harder to shift weight. But yeah, it just depends on the expectations that you set yourself. Just don't send yourself into some sort of turmoil because like you're overthinking things.
Yeah.
You know,
Makes sense.
so yeah, man. Like I'm happy.
Definitely agree.
That's what I would say.
Fols, would you say the same for yourself?
I'm just recently turned 30, innit? So I'm just.
Oh, so it's just you just dipped your toe in there.
I'm new.
Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm new.
Yeah.
But in regards to the question, I had a little bit of angst leading up to it. I have angst leading up to birthdays anyway because it's like a year on. Have you achieved the things you set out? X, Y, Z. But it's like, okay, cool. It is now a milestone. How is your life going to look in 10, 15, 20 years? What are you trying to do? How close you are to those goals? So I had a little bit of that angst leading up to 30. But since then, it's definitely, my mood has got better. So I can say it's probably got, just in general, it's been better. I just think you just got to realise that it's not like this milestone where things have just stopped, innit? You don't get to 30 and then everything's done. Like, from what your sister was saying, obviously societal patterns and norms, but a lot of stuff she's saying makes sense, and you're probably more settled. You know your friends. You would hope the person more financially stable. Of course, in this London, that isn't always necessarily true. But your friendships, XYZ relationships, you've lived a bit more. For the people that kind of fall under that, then yeah, for the most part, it's fine. It's just like, and I think one thing key with what Vans was saying is just knowing yourself. Because you get to a point where like, all the BS is kind of done. Like I'm not someone that generally really has fallout with friends. Yeah. And at this point in my life now, I'm not really doing that. We're either good or we're not. Yeah. And I want that on the other end as well, because people got kids to raise, you know, got goals to achieve. You got things to kind of crack on with, innit? You know, so yeah, I think it gets better. It's not it's when you're young, when you're in your teens, that it seems so far away, but like time goes like that. And I'm sure the next 10 years is gonna go super quick as well.
Fam, like, because if you think about it, like, man, I've been working for what?
Since
I was 17.
Yeah, since 16 I've been working.
So just under 15 years. Yeah. Like, you're 30. Bro, like, what's the retirement age? What's the national retirement age?
65?
No, it's more than that, bro. Like,
67 now.
Bro, they keep pushing it further.
It's about like 63.
Fam, like, we've got so much more years of this, bruv. Yeah. Like, we've got so much more.
Keep drinking, man.
I'm gonna be selling them bricks. I'm gonna be selling bricks.
Hey, man, put the word out. The price of the brick is going up.
The brick is going up.
Yeah, man.
One of my work colleagues said another thing to add on to that as well. Yeah, because I was speaking to them about the same thing, and they said the same, all those three things, but also they mentioned your sexual life gets better.
Yes.
And I was just
I've heard though through the grapevine like that, the women's when they get to 30, it's through the roof. And the man does like this.
I'm tired.
One lows. Bro, just keep eating your CMOS, man. Nick Cannon's out here
shout out to my CMOS guys, man.
Fam, like, you gotta be a CMOS soldier.
CMOS and spinach.
And a turban. Look at Nick Cannon, bro.
Yeah.
4 kids in 6 months. He's active.
That heat map is crazy, bro.
Trying to make a football team still, respectfully.
Yeah, man.
With subs.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, man. That's my guy. Nicholas
Do you know what the key is? To keep in shape.
Yeah, it's
Stay
true.
in shape.
Yeah, man.
And you will have no problems.
Man, stop eating 6 wings from Woolies and get your CMOS and your kale and these things.
Do you know what? Balance is key, though. You can have your Morleys.
Balance it with Hennessy, man.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think balance it with Hennessy.
Remember me?
Remember me in the 2-pack voice. Life full of Alizé. That's the only reason why I wanted to drink Alizé when I was younger.
Bro. Rap changed our life, bro.
Fam, I went to was it a Triller party? Triller? What's them parties? I went to a party, yeah. And it was sponsored by
Alizé. You're getting older now. Man can't remember. Triller.
Can't remember. But I went to a party and it was sponsored by Alizé.
Yeah.
This was back in the day, then, for real.
No, they made a brief
comeback.
Around 2016. Yeah. So it was around that time.
17.
It was around that time. Yeah. A couple of my guys were performing in it, so I went with them, man. And this is when like Ambush came out with Jumpy.
Okay.
Yeah. So we were backstage, whatever. Bare Alizé, bro. Even saw a Donny like that was a fan of the pod. He was like, oh, yo, it's Fols and that. Yo, what one? Bro, I was like, I can feel the Alizé in my arteries just getting clogged. That's how much sugar it was, bro.
It's disgusting.
I was like, what? Rappers sold us a dream, bro. Like,
it's nasty.
It's nasty.
It tastes nasty as well.
It's a lie.
Yeah.
Like, I tried the red one, I tried the blue one. Like,
man, really tried the cocktail of it.
Fam, like, I tried them all.
Yeah.
Just to just to see which one like suits me best.
tried
Or it
to
was
make
just
a
a
Hulk
sugar
once.
overload thing.
Remember when you tried to do the Hulk or the blue one, the blue Alizé?
So where's the insulin?
Hennessy,
at,
and
bro?
it's just
let me
like, this is-
inject myself with
this is
some
shit.
insulin.
Yeah. We sold a dream, man.
Hypnotic was another shit drink as well.
Yeah. There's a couple, man. But you know, we out here drinking Havana.
Yeah, you know the vibes. You know all
All
them,
them full circle.
all them other drinks, liquors are obsolete in this scenario.
Remember when we went carnival? Was it the last carnival that we went to?
Yeah.
And then I had the Douce, you had the Ray.
Oh yeah.
And we were just, you know,
This nigga thought he was
Swapping
taxed on
between-
drinking to Douce.
Douce, bro.
Was you there with an open shirt as well?
Nah, I was wearing a t-shirt. I was wearing a
Oh,
t-shirt.
fair
I was wearing
enough,
a
fair
t-shirt.
enough.
But yeah, man.
I want to get to that age of where knowing I can like wear open shirts and
wear
wear
linen and that.
Jean Cletas.
Yeah. You start wearing linen for no reason. innit?
Yeah,
What, wearing Birkenstocks?
Yeah, 100%.
Or like the flip-flops with the thong
With the thong.
flip-flops.
Yeah. Man said the thong.
That's the foot slipper and that.
The Havianas.
Yeah.
Thought slippers.
That's peak comfort when you're
Bro, that's what
carefree.
happens when you get 30, bro. You can get away with all them things.
Yeah. Facts.
Or you can be like, certain man are comfortable already. I see Temi Alchemy from the 90s, baby. Like,
He's wearing
out here.
chancletas
Yeah, he's
now,
wearing
yeah.
the chancletas.
Yeah.
on a regular and
yeah.
that.
Yeah, like when it's hot.
Fair play, man.
I was out in
yeah,
Afro Nation with chancletas on.
How's a king of New York wearing jeans and Jean Cletas?
That's hilarious.
Foles, do you want to pick one up as
Yeah,
well?
there you
then? Again, if
What
it's
we got in
peak,
there?
I didn't write that shit. B.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know who wrote these at the end.
That reaction.
What do you actually bring to the table, Chris the Capo?
Whoa, Wallows!
What?
What?
Does it actually say Chris Capo?
That's what they don't know.
Oh, I was about to
No, it says
say.
what do you bring to the table? It doesn't say Chris the Capo on there. But it
You
says-
should have moved like Paul
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Big
yeah,
Freddy.
yeah.
Ask yourself, is that necessary?
Is that necessary?
Is that necessary?
Shout out Paul, absolute legend. What do I bring? To
What does that even mean?
No, don't save him, bro. You're giving him more time to think.
What? I don't know.
What do you bring to the table? I'm waiting for Chris to say something crazy like dick and despair.
Jesus.
I was thinking of saying the G'd up answer of dick and a Wi-Fi code.
Yeah.
I was thinking of saying that.
Good Wi-Fi.
Yeah, good Wi-Fi.
Strong
Fiber optic.
4 bars minimum. You
Yeah.
get 5 on there.
Yeah.
4 bars minimum on Crip. I don't know. DM me and find out, innit?
Wow, okay.
Man, the man are doing advertising, you know. I can't believe this.
DM me.
The producer in the back are like,
Taking care of you.
she's like, vom.
What was I meant to say? Something that would cancel me.
Yeah, Brian did it.
Yeah. I don't really care about the cancellation thing as well. By the
That's
way.
fine, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really care.
No one gets cancelled really anyway, so.
From DM me and find out.
Come on.
That's what I was saying.
He can make the table, yeah?
Yeah.
There we go.
On Crip. Shush there, man. What the fuck, bro? You're meant to be producing for me. What the fuck, bro?
I said produce, man.
Fuck, bro.
What I bring to the table? Good communication.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
You're already showing me up, fam.
Good communication. Most definitely.
I'm going to say that's your unique selling point.
USP, baby.
I don't really like communicating, to be fair with you. Some days I'm lazy with communicating.
Can't be out here talking for a living and you can't communicate.
Man, talk.
Yeah. No, man, he gets home. He's like, oh, let me defrost, man.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm tired.
Bruv, like, man, have been talking all day.
Man, I've
Like,
been
let me
talking
just sit in silence.
all day. That's
No, but there is something to be said about that. If your job require, imagine like people like work in the sales industry for a living, and you get home and your babe's like, "Oh, how was your day?" Like, man, like, let me ease me in a little bit. Like, there's got to be a balance in it.
Or if you're dating a comedian and you expect like when they
Jokes
come home
all the time.
from busting jokes.
Yeah.
So where the jokes? Why are you making me laugh?
Oh, say some jokes. Fuck off, bro. Clear right off. No, I can't. Nah, yeah, communication wise, there's sometimes where, and also as well, I have a limited time in the mornings of where I just don't want to communicate with anyone.
Fair.
So like for like the first hour and a bit of the morning, I don't really want to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to
That's fair.
nobody.
Some people are moving people, innit?
Yeah.
Or you just have to make sure that, you know, the person that you're with understands that. Because understanding in a relationship, for me, is everything.
That's key.
As long as that we understand each other, like what we like and what we don't like. If you know that I'm not a person that likes to talk much in the morning, then I ain't really gonna say much to you. It's about like good morning, like, you know, just the standard things. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if you're gonna ask me what I bring to the table, is that, you know, a safe space. You know,
Facts.
Do you hear that? You hear that? Oh, look at it in the back. Oh, your producer is killing.
But if I was to say that, that would be Vom.
So, oh my god!
Just take one of these balls and glass.
He's amazing.
a safe space, you
my
know,
goodness.
a sense of security as well.
Like butter wouldn't melt. I can't believe this.
Yeah.
Listen to Off the Cuff pod.
Yeah.
To know the truth.
You know, especially like, you know, I'm a tall lad, so, you know, come on under my arm.
Man, I'm selling there high. I can't drink out, man. Just be drinking.
Man, it's treated
it's
like Tinder, you know. Man
said, oh yeah, I do want my measurements. Well, get out of here.
I like long walks around the park, you know.
Yeah.
I like red wine.
I give to charity.
Great aesthetics.
Emotional
You know,
intelligence.
Yeah,
Man.
I'm compatible with these star signs. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah. Words of affirmation.
Ah.
Yeah.
Get your man.
Yeah.
Men's words of affirmation, chatting shit.
Yeah. What's that for real meme? He's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what's so funny? Like, this has been obviously dating always comes back around when it comes to conversation online. Yeah, this what do you bring to the table? Conversation. Yeah, always rattles people. But I'm actually not even that mad at it as a question. Maybe we need to like change it a little bit. But all people are really asking you really is,
what's your unique selling point?
what are your unique selling points?
Yeah.
Like, who are you? Kind
What,
of
first date, don't ask me that.
You know, the
I
reality
don't
is,
mind that
I've never been on a date
Nah.
and someone ever said to me, "Oh, what did you bring to the table?" That's never been asked.
They
Don't
asked
ask me
me
what my 5-year plan is on
They
the
asked
first
me
date
what
as
G
well.
Okay, so what are the questions that you wouldn't say on a first
What's
date?
your 5-year plan? What do you bring? I wouldn't. I don't know many people.
I know
I've
what
never been
I'm
asked
doing
on a
next
date,
week.
and I don't know many people that have been asked.
Do I even know what I'm eating tomorrow?
Yeah.
There was a
Fucking
Donny in our
crazy.
group chat, that was like, yo, everyone, what are you doing on like September the 29th? And I was like, what? Fam, like we're in June, bro.
We're in June, September 29th.
I don't know what I'm doing next week.
Yeah. On correct.
You know, so yeah, I mean, that question is like, I understand why people would be like, wait, what?
I don't feel comfortable with opening up to some people about my personal goals and plans, though. Respectfully.
But if you're someone you're dating and you're sat there, let's say, cliche example, you're at a dinner table and that.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't like to be asked what my 5-year plan is, but I don't think it's mad to have a conversation like, oh,
Well, Chris is at
your
Rinse.
future.
He's not going to tell the babes that represent what his 5-year plan is, because it's going to be like, yo,
Let me
like,
take the ideas.
Yeah. Buy it.
So I'm planning
That-
this
that's
and I'm
fair.
planning that.
Yeah.
Oh, so you want to have this guest on your show? Okay. So who do you think is next to blow? You fucking crazy?
Yeah.
Some of you labels already owe me peas. You fucking crazy?
That there's a bit
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
Yeah, that there's a bit. Yeah.
Can't even tell
It
you
should
my
be fraternized with an enemy as well.
I can't tell you my 5-hour plan. That's the op block right there, bro. You crazy?
But I think those things happen organically as you get to know someone. Like, what do you want to do? Where do you see yourself in the future? Those things. Once you actually start getting to know someone,
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
first date question, I've never said that. I've never been in a situation someone's asked me what my 5-year plan is and what do I bring to the table when I'm sat down on a date. That's
One of my bedrooms said one that was, firstly, I laughed at, but I thought, okay, it might be, I see the seriousness in it, is where he asks the girl, what's your blood type?
So, do you know what?
good question.
That is a good question, especially after like
Sickle cell
Sickle
awareness,
Week and Sickle Cell Awareness of last week.
Yeah.
Those things are important, bro.
Very
because
important.
like the implications that it could bring if you do decide to procreate with that person, like, and not knowing, bro, man, you don't even know what you're getting yourself into.
And it shows the babes that you're taking it serious. Like,
Yeah.
I can see a future of us.
And it
babes.
also shows how responsible
But the
he
thing
as
is
well.
that there's a lot of people out there that don't even know their blood type.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I think I only know mine because I gave blood like 2 years ago.
Yeah. And that's like, even asking your GP, bro, like you have to bend their arm for them to give that information to you.
Seriously?
Yeah, bro. It's
That's how
mad.
serious it is.
I don't know why. You have to fight for it.
I didn't know it was that hard.
Fight for this blood.
You gotta
Fight
fight
for this blood.
Hey, don't
glad you was thinking that as well.
bro, don't say the word blood too many times. Jim Jones just pop out of nowhere.
Yeah, for real.
One blood.
Yeah.
Junior Reid would just pop out of nowhere.
Don't say blood too many
That song,
Big
bruv.
bees. Or Birdman. Big bees.
Big bees.
Booling.
Shout out my brims, man.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, what you bring to the table, like, you can simplify it, innit? Like,
Vibes.
If
What about to say
vibes.
something generic like that?
Yeah, man.
I just
vibes.
think
I
it's
bring
one of
vibes
those
to the
things
table.
there. It's like I'm not gonna buy you a present and then say, oh, by the way, I bought you this. Why should, like, before you take off the wrapper,
And I want to let you know that you're gonna have to get to know me.
Yeah.
It should just be. It should be. It should
I'm trying to get to know
organic.
you too.
Yeah.
You know, like there shouldn't be like you shouldn't overcomplicate things. This is why the jungle is in disarray.
But yeah, this is why people are complaining about like the London dating scene when that has become like a recurring thing. Like, what do you bring to the table?
Man, I'm taking you to the Ivy, and you're talking about flipping. What do I bring to the table? This food.
This is vibes, bro. Shut up, man. Drink
This
these cocktails.
food. These
What do you bring
cocktails.
to the table? You're here at the table.
Exactly.
What table are you talking about?
Drink these cocktails and calamari, bro. I feel like on dates as well, it's just the default things that you get.
What you say,
Like-
calamari?
Calamari is a default thing that you just have to
Because
get.
people don't
man.
like what they like, real and truthfully. They like what they see other people do. Or they
Yeah,
feel like that.
yeah. You ain't gonna order like chicken wings on the first date.
Why not? What?
Some people
all
won't
these
feel- some people
draconian
won't
rules.
feel
I don't give
comfortable.
a shit.
No, I'm not
bro.
saying
I love
that.
a babe that can
I'm
eat.
not writing the rules. I had one babe.
Yeah,
that
he's
was
a notorious figure.
There was one babe that
Yeah,
I
I
can't
love
lie
a
was
babe
eating
that can
chicken wings in front of me. Casually, like, I was looking at her like, yeah.
What, sucking the fingers and that as well? Like, licking the fingers.
Yeah, I was
and that.
like, do you want more? Speaking, do you
What,
want more?
you finishing? Are you finishing it?
Those things are
You gonna
crazy,
finish
man.
that?
You do what you want, man. Like,
Just enjoy
So
yourself.
you're on a date with somebody you don't feel comfortable eating wings in front of. That's dead,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I think
Yeah,
it's
but
kind
no,
of
you,
boring.
These are
but
mad
you hear that
superficial
as well,
things, bro.
But you hear that, like, there's even like, I'm not sure about what the man them think of this, but there's some women that are like, oh yeah, I'm not going to eat that in front of him. Like, I'm not
what?
going to eat like, and I'm like, what?
What type of foods though? Anything that's on the bone
Even just, yeah, even
or ribs?
even just like with what you were saying, like with this whole chicken wings thing.
Yeah,
man, like,
yeah.
devour that. Don't try and, use cutlery.
Enjoy yourself, man.
Bro, do you know how I was raised, bro? Let's go 805. Eat the amala in front of me, bro. Like, I need to know who you are, man. What's going on here?
To eat that amala in
What's
front
what's
of
that
me.
carb
Are you
thing?
going to get this in your eye when you
Yeah.
eat the shaki? Like, come on, man. Like, let's be our comfortable selves, man.
All right,
Get
that's a
toothpick
bit
after.
mad.
Get a toothpick
I
after.
don't- those things are mad to me. I don't see why anybody like if the person you're sitting down with is making you feel uncomfortable for you to eat wings, then there's something wrong with them. If you were just got a complex,
Because you could
there's
just
something
create
wrong
a
with
safe
you.
space for them when you show that it's a judge-free zone.
That
You don't
shouldn't
really
even-
care.
I mean, I'm just being it over. That shouldn't even be a fault in anyone's mind, bro. Eat
Yeah.
your food, man.
Because you can
Eat,
go,
fam.
because
Eat.
you can go to 805 and she takes the swallow, she throws it in the air, grabs, roll, dip, dip, dip. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, that's
Man are doing tricks in that.
Man is doing TikTok moves. To like, at the
Well,
top.
if you think of those 805, she starts juggling and that. She's juggling and swallowing that.
Have you ever been on a date to 805?
Maybe.
Also like a deluxe manner.
I've never been to an African restaurant.
Is it? I've never been to a Nigerian restaurant, to be fair.
So it's,
Like,
it's
period.
definitely an experience.
Is it?
Yeah.
So what, are you ordering a gussie and them type of things there?
I'm eating what I want, bro. I'm going that kind of. I'm not going and eating rice, bro. That for me. defeats
Yeah,
the
there's rice
purpose.
at home.
What's the one
respectfully.
on Lewisham just by the shopping
Enish.
centre? Yeah, Enish.
Yeah.
That looks nice store.
That's a nice
I've never been
experience
there.
still.
I know,
I've been to
not gonna-
Eggies. Have you been to Eggies?
Yeah,
Clap
yeah,
Eggies,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
To
Clap
Eggies?
it. Yeah, clap Eggies. Cool.
Hey, shout out Eggy, man. The all-rounder who's the
Bro, that is a
the
jack
receptionist,
of all
the
trades.
chef, the
No,
entertainer.
no opening time, no closing time.
No opening or closing
bro,
time.
He is the Donny front of house. He's
Champion.
the chef. He's the waiter. Like he's everything.
But-
Don't
the
even really trying to
entertainment.
save money. Like, I'm not paying no staff.
I said, forget this, bruv. I've seen people complain about that all the time. Eggies, the food
still
takes
go
too
back.
long, but guess what? The food
Yeah, when the
slaps.
food lands,
Yeah.
Proper.
Slaps.
Yeah.
It slaps.
I had Eggies the other day.
It's banging.
It's like, yo, like, what you saying? I'm coming in.
You open?
He's like, yeah, 20 minutes.
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
cool. Man, I'll be there in 20 minutes. Man, I'm waiting a further 20 minutes.
Of course.
It's like, but you
facts.
told me 20 minutes.
100%.
Because he's got to make sure you're there and he's not waiting and it's not the other way around, isn't it?
Because he's
Facts.
doing everything.
Yeah.
He's the Donny on the phone. He's the Donny waiting when people actually come in. He's the Donny cooking.
Yeah, no.
And he's the Donny serving you.
Shout out to Eggy, man. Absolute legend. Briefly, I want to talk to you about something. About pub etiquette.
Okay.
So obviously the Euros is going on right now.
We live.
Come on, England. In case Preeti Patel's watching.
Hey, listen, man. Sterling is cutting through, bro.
Oh, the
Shout out to
irony in
Mando.
the week of Windrush. Who
Yeah.
saved you? A Jamaican.
Sterling.
Yes.
Shout out.
You lot should be on your bended knee, bruv.
Yeah.
Take the knee, bruv. And salute the king, bruv. What do you
Yeah.
think this is?
Shout out the man them, bruv.
Yeah.
Shout out Saka every single time.
Oh, you got man in the match,
Yeah,
didn't
man
he?
in the match, respectfully.
Okay. Because a lot of Dons were talking Grealish and
Yeah.
that, so.
Shout out Greeley, she's man them by default as well.
No, we ain't doing that just yet.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, he was. Did you see that
Oh,
picture?
Yeah,
like,
if you know,
oh,
you know
wow.
it.
Well,
He's on the
because he
picture.
was with a black girl.
You said that shit, not me, B.
Cool.
But okay, with pub etiquette, yeah. Right, I joked about this on Friday when I watched the Scotland game, and I was like, how do I react if these man boo them taking the knee?
Okay, yeah.
And I was like, I'm already outnumbered. It's just me, a couple of the dogs, them, and it's just all these men that are here as well. How do I react? Luckily, no one booed it, so I was thinking, cool, whatever.
Do you know what though? I think that them man, if they're gonna boo in a pub, yeah, they're gonna make sure that there's no man them there at all.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Bro, as soon as like, even if it's just 3 man and it's filled with,
They're not doing that.
they're not doing that, bro.
The guys, the people are protesting from their house. Do you know how sneaky the whole thing is? Like, they're video recording themselves.
I saw that video of it
watching the
still.
game from their house whilst they're booed in. No one's doing that in your presence. And if they
With
do,
their back turned to the
Yeah,
screen.
bro, you got to start singing songs like "We Shall Overcome."
Yeah. How you turning your back to the screen? These times you're paying TV license.
Yeah.
That pissed me off.
It was a weird one still. And then on top of that as well, was obviously when they were singing like the songs and blah, 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 Sweet Caroline and blah, blah, blah.
Banger. By
That's
the way.
their talking
It's a very
artist.
big tune, yeah.
What?
Part of me was thinking, I should start singing Audrey Legba to let them know about my
No, you sing along with Sweet Caroline still. Sweet Caroline.
I'll sing along to it, but
Caroline.
really and truly, like, I can't lie to you. I know where home is.
Okay,
You
fair.
get me? I
You
know
gotta
where
let-
home
You
is.
got to let them know who you are.
You get me?
But it's good vibes in the Euros is on. I think they said Love Island is back soon as well. So
Oh,
we're going to get
yeah.
a peak summer in it. So
People are protesting for Love Island to be shown in pubs,
What?
to do watch alongs in pubs.
No.
That's for the soap like watchers and that. People that watch soaps.
Emmerdale and that.
Yeah, fam.
Coronation Street
They go
dogs.
to a pub for every occasion.
Does
Someone
Emmerdale still
died,
go on?
Pub.
I don't know, but
Yes,
that's-
bro.
yeah.
All the
Seriously?
bro. You're
Shout
forgetting about the rest of Britain. Yeah.
out
They
all
still
3
watch.
people that watch that stuff.
No, it's way more. It's
What?
way more.
Okay, fair enough.
Bro, then-
Shout out all 13 people that watch that.
Nah, man. Like the soaps, like it's part of like British culture.
Yeah, respectfully.
Emmerdale, Coronation Street has been going on since the 1950s.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's true. When you're going to a pub, what do you guys order drink wise? And you're watching a game.
I'm not a pint person. I don't like beer.
My man.
So,
My
at best,
man.
cider.
Yeah.
With a shot of Henny.
A recorder leg.
If I'm in the right mood.
Record a league over Copperberg. Though.
Yeah, facts. Recorder leg.
Yeah, I'm with you. If
For
I'm
the
right
culture
mood,
dons.
cheeky little Peroni.
Is it?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna do the beer
I'm not
thing-
against little Heineken and that,
Seriously?
Yeah, but I'm not a massive beer drink. But these are times are few and far between, innit? So when I'm in the mood, yeah.
The man, they're moving like stone cold. They're throwing you the beer cans in there.
Yeah, why not, bro? When you're
Stone
rolling
Cold
it.
used to catch Stone Cold used to catch like 6 beer cans at once.
My man never dropped a
He
can.
didn't drop it,
He
bro.
never dropped a can.
And they were mad fizzy, like.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he made beer drinking look very wavy.
Yeah.
Man
He
took
made
the-
me want to
yeah.
drink beer.
I used to take the Coke can to my house and sorry, mum. But I used to take them and then start smashing them and then throw them around and shit.
Man's putting battery acid.
Man's face is all sticky and that. Just at the expense
go
of Stone
wash
Cold.
Let's go wash after.
Yeah, nah, man
dude.
used to do that. Even like with Triple H, bro. But
With the water? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Can't lie.
It's,
There's some people I know who still do it to this day. I don't know who they are, but
Tell 'em grow up,
shout out them still. Relax, man. Don't get onto them. So they're all right. They're cool. They're cool. They're cool.
people.
Yeah, no,
They're
but
cool. They're cool
for me,
peoples.
when I go to the pub, I probably just like get what I like.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, you have to get a pint. I'm not on it. If
Yeah.
the man them are doing rounds, don't get me a pint because I won't drink it.
Jeez, we're at the age where you have to start buying rounds as well. Well, we've been at the age where you have to buy rounds.
A man can kind of dodge like your way around it,
Certain man always going to the toilet. Man that don't smoke, I'm going for a cigarette. Like, all
Man,
this,
Man
don't
over the
even
smoking
smoke. Man's just
area.
looking outside of the smoking area.
you see, when women talk about strategic positioning, that's when the man them are doing strategic
Yeah,
positioning.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
sounds-
suddenly, I'm not drinking at the moment because man are doing rounds. Like, man, suddenly I'm not drinking at the moment.
Yeah.
Shout out to the man who utilise
Shout out
happy
to the
hours
man
still.
them, man. But I'm enjoying the whole football, like international football. When there's a major tournament, like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just there's that sense of togetherness, like where you link up with the man them and you
Mm-hmm.
go and watch it wherever it be at someone's house or at the pub.
Yeah,
It's always nice, isn't it?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so
And the general public are in better spirits as well. So
yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
yeah,
It's not going to last for long. Quarterfinal, semi-final, getting smoked, and then we'll go back to being depressed and stuff. But for at least the next few days, let's
Is that
enjoy
what
it.
you're speaking into existence?
It's gonna happen, bro.
Oh,
gonna happen.
So who have you got winning?
The team, the most black players, isn't it?
France.
Yeah.
yeah, but they haven't they're playing tonight.
Yeah.
their last game.
I can't lie, I always pick France because they have the most African players in there.
Yeah,
But just off form and like the players that I know will be able to turn up.
Yeah.
Like, England haven't shown me enough for me to like.
England, I want them to do well because the Mandem are there as well.
Yeah.
Still.
No,
There's
a lot more than Mandem now.
Yeah, there's more than
I
Mandem.
want them to do well in general anyway because like we've been watching England for years. But like I don't
live
see
here, bro. Like so, obviously, like
Sorry, we're so black. Man said I'm sporting with black people.
no, bro.
Whoever's black, I want you to win.
Do you know what? Yeah, because we were recording last night, so I didn't watch the game live, but I saw the highlights.
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, oh, when Henderson, because I'm a Liverpool fan,
Of
innit?
course, yeah.
When I see Henderson score, I was like,
Yeah, that was bad, but yeah, that was mad
But then
reaction.
I was like, oh, offside.
Yeah,
But I'm happy for like
I want all of them to
You
do
know,
well. Like I said, the vibes better.
certain
than
man.
I love the
do well,
vibes.
innit?
Yeah, I love the vibes.
Certain
man.
man like
Yeah.
Harry Maguire. I don't want to.
Shout out the fridge.
I'm a United fan, man. Shout out Harry Maguire, man.
I want you to do well, bro.
Mandem, first and foremost, thank you for coming down.
Thanks for having us, man.
Thanks for having us.
By the
Appreciate
way,
this.
if you're listening to this, well, watch back the episode of Off the Cuff when I was on there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. What number was that? I think it was in the 290s.
290s, yeah. Early 290s. I can't remember what the episode's called, but
Yeah.
we're on there. Chris is on there speaking about battle rap and a few other things as well. So yeah.
Yeah, man, it was a fun episode.
I'd like to come back, but just not talk about battle rap this
No,
time.
we'll have you on the features for like certain trending topics happening or just in general.
Yeah,
releases, yeah.
Something that will end up just making me
Lift your spirits and that.
not lift spirits. It's just something that's just not
You
music
just want to
related.
talk your shit.
Yeah.
hear
I find it a bit fun sometimes.
Yeah.
just wanna vibe with the man,
Yeah. Pause, but yeah, you're right. Thank you.
Nah, man. Thanks for having us, man. We
been
loved
fun,
it.
man.
It's been fun.
Off the cuff, subscribe, listen, review,
Like,
Yes.
comment, subscribe as
like, comment,
YouTubers
subscribe
would
as
say, yeah.
YouTubers would say. Yeah, we are trying to collect a coin. Before we do go, I may join TikTok.
Okay.
I may join TikTok after the strike.
Oh,
may
yeah. I
join
heard
TikTok.
about that strike.
I
Yeah.
may join TikTok. There's a bag that needs to be.
I've been hearing a lot
accumulated.
more about TikTok. People are like, oh, yeah, you should join TikTok. I was like, but do what, bro?
Oh yeah, we'll
Dance,
talk.
bro.
Dance like David dance. But fans, Fols, thank you guys so much. Another episode of No Cappin. Shout out Rinse, shout out Havana Club every single time. Buckeye.
Peace and love.